Well, I like the way that you say that it's like in your face, because I feel like that's just that's how I make music. It took me a while to realize that, but that's how I listen to music too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like passive. I don't put my shit on shuffle. It's like, oh, I want to like hear this and like tap into it. And like, that's why like my shit doesn't always go off at like parties, you know? Or like even as background music, like you have to like, it's gonna annoy you if you're not paying attention to it. So yeah, when I was making, the truth is I never really think about projects as like a whole at the beginning. I never think about songs as a whole at the beginning. Like, I know people, like a lot of people like kind of sketch out a plan or like do a concept. Me, I just like wake up every day like kind of like irritable and fucking crazy. And I feel it like right here. And like, I have to like, me making shit is just like me getting myself to like feel okay. So like, so I just making songs. I think that usually what I do is I take the songs that I have made and I'll put them on, I used to put them on like an iPod, but now it's on my phone and in order, and like kind of just like play with the order and see like, do these songs have anything to do with each other? And it just kind of happens naturally. And there's a business component too. You know what I mean? Like nowadays it's all singles. So I'm not trying to put out 2 singles and then put out a 15 song album and like waste all my fucking Spotify ammunition in one go. You know what I mean? So it was just like finding the balance and learning about like how many we need to release before we call it a project, how many exclusively new songs we want. So it's just like a mix of like internal and external factors that like decide when a project is ready to go. Because honestly, like I need external factors because I'm kind of a perfectionist and I would probably just like sit on shit. Like, but I only get better when I put it out into the world. I always hate my music until not hate, but like I never consider a song like actually good until like I release it. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that was fucking dope. I wish I could make a song that good right now, you know? But like before it's out there, it's just like something's not real about it. So like some part of me needs that validation. Not that I give a fuck what anybody says in particular, but like just it existing in the world, like is like the final act of art. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, the mixing part is a fucking terrible process, bro. Very stressful. It's like, I don't know, in the Subaru it sounds like this, and you know, on the Bluetooth speakers in my shower it sounds like this. Like, I don't know, man. I just like wear fucking some shitty over-ear Sony headphones like me, like the $20 ones. And that it sounds perfect in those, I promise. Yeah, so 1997, that's with 6 Seconds and Emilio Rojas, and that was like, well, I heard of him a long time ago with like, I think it was Pussy and Cologne was on the radio when we were driving. I was like, it's like, oh, I know this guy's like, he's one of those guys that's like, he's definitely underground, but he definitely like had some mainstream attention put on him. How did that track end up happening? I don't even fucking know, bro. I don't know him well. Like, I met him once at Be Real's, like his little compound in LA. And then, honestly, he fucking kind of fucks with some of the similar people as I do, like, because he fucks with Jaren Benton and, I think it's just Jaren, and like Mark Battles, and like, he knows like those people who, you know, work with my manager too. And my manager sent it to him, was like, yo, you want to hop on this? He's like, yeah. And then 6 Seconds is a dope rapper, and he's got like all those, he's one of those guys who's like kind of under the radar, and then you go on Facebook and he's got like millions of views on like, you know, like that Team Backpack fucking that real underground fame. So yeah, this is a dope record.